Today we're gonna watch a murder mystery. Who done it? Was it you? It was you, Huggy. Let's watch. There's a knife. A kitchen knife. Oh no. Are they gonna cut some tomatoes?
How am I supposed to get any beauty sleep with all this racket?
Oh yeah, you need your beauty sleep.
Then again, it's a great excuse for a midnight snack.
Oh, no kidding. Oh my god, there's a fire on the pole.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, baby. Give Orange's tasty treats.
Not scary yet.
Oh, come on! Why is the power going
I
out?
don't like the
I'm
darkness.
starving over here. Hey, is someone there?
Oh, I'm so
It's
scared.
too late at night for any weird pranks, so
Eat my
cut it out. Seriously, if you're some dumb teenager looking for a spook, I'm not in the mood.
Oh, he's not in the mood. Oh no, he's behind you. Let's get out of here. I don't want to watch this anymore. I'm leaving. Just kidding.
That was the first time I had ever been to the Rainbow Friends play place.
Oh, look. It's the
I'd always
detective.
wanted to go as a kid. I'd beg my parents to take me there every year for my birthday,
Yeah, my
but we
parents
never
would
had the
take
money. Of course, that was when they were just people in costumes. No, I'm glad I never went.
What's happening?
This place is evil, rotten to the core. We arrived as soon as we could,
Oh, look at that
but it was
mustache.
already too late.
That's a
Orange
big
was dead,
mustachio.
and I'll tell you one thing right now. I don't care how long you've been on the force.
Orange is
It
dead.
never gets any
Look at
easier.
that chalk.
To make matters worse,
Oh no,
he wasn't the
Orange
only
is
one.
dead too. Oh
Green,
my goodness.
purple,
Oh no.
even blue.
That's
All the
purple.
Rainbow
I'm dead.
Friends are gone.
I'm not dead.
I thought we were going to be dealing with some kind of criminal mastermind. But here you were, just laying on the floor, murder weapon close by your side. It's an open and shut case, Red. You wanted revenge for the other Rainbow Friends turning you into this horrifying bug-eyed freak. I'd be mad too, because you are one ugly son of a
Why
gun.
is he wearing
That's
sunglasses
enough,
indoors?
detective.
So why don't you just make this a heck of a lot simpler for me, you, and everyone else in the precinct, and just
know what's going
confess
on.
you killed
Why
the
does he have
Rainbow
Lego
Friends.
heads?
No, I swear, I'm an innocent man.
Listen
It
here,
was
pal.
him. He did
If
it.
there's one
Yeah, I
thing in
think
this
he
world
did
I
it.
know with 100% confidence,
He did it.
it's that you aren't innocent or a man. You're a guilty killer mutant, and I won't stop
it
until
him?
you're rotted behind bars. I was a
It must be
jailbreak
him.
cop for
Yeah,
years
he's
before
the only
joining
one
the server.
alive.
I'm gonna make sure you never see the sun again.
I think
You
the
hear
butler
me?
did it.
Ah?
Detective, please.
My point being, we got motive. We also got the weapon.
Yeah.
What's the
And
motive?
soon, we'll have the autopsy reports. That's all we need for a conviction, Red.
cut
And
him
some.
up.
That's
So,
serious.
Cut
you
him
better
open.
start talking. Because your whole story isn't making a whole lot of sense.
Fine, I'll tell you everything I know.
How is he talking? He doesn't have a mouth.
The first thing I remember was a very loud scream. My private quarters are decently soundproofed, and I was still a bit hazy from having just woken up, but I could recognize the voice very vividly. It was unmistakably Orange.
Orange?
He's dead too. How could it be him?
I ran as fast as I could to the security monitors, which can run on backup battery power. When I turned them on, I couldn't believe my eyes.
What happened?
Orange was dead, in his own hideout no less. I flipped through the camera feed to search for answers.
Huh?
Okay.
It was dark and hard to see, but somebody, or something, that looked exactly like me was running through the
exactly
halls.
like me.
They were holding a knife in
That's
their hand.
suspicious.
That's you.
So you're saying someone impersonating you killed the Rainbow Friends?
Of
It would
course.
appear so.
I'm not buying it.
Me
We saw those
neither.
tapes too. And you're right.
What
it
is he
looks
selling?
exactly like you. But that doesn't really help your case now, does it, Hotshot?
What happened next?
Yeah.
It was going to be impossible to find answers in the dark, so I needed to
don't
reboot
believe
the
it.
generator.
Me too.
I was on my way there when I heard.
What did he eat?
That's where I found victim number 2.
Oh my goodness.
Green,
Dead on the
green,
ground.
look
He
at
always
him.
enjoyed that room for some reason. Maybe it was the rhythmic
This is
hum
too
of the
much for me.
electronics.
It says red
That's
was
where I saw a
here.
glimpse of the killer rushing out of the room.
Oh no.
I contemplated chasing him down, but I knew I needed to get the generator up and running again. He needed the darkness to carry out his
I
plans.
can't watch anymore.
Unfortunately, our killer knew this all too well. He sabotaged the generator to make sure the play place would remain dark throughout the night. It was time to take matters into my own hands and find the others before he did.
Of course.
I searched up and down all around the facility with no luck
How
until
convenient.
Let's see. Oh no, it's
I
getting
ran the
scary.
direction of the scream
Somebody's
all the
following
way to
me.
Hemlock Woods, and sure enough, right on the bridge, I see him.
Upstairs.
Victim number 3, Purple. He'd often visit the river ride and splash around in the water. That's why there was always puddles outside our vents. Then I saw our killer again.
There
He was
must be
making a
another
break for it
killer.
downstream in one of the log boats. I wasn't going to let him get away this time. I hopped in another boat and gave chase. I paddled and paddled as fast as I could, but he always remained just out of my sight, in the shadows. I followed him to the end of the line. He should have been cornered, totally trapped, but he was nowhere to be found. It's like he vanished into thin air. In fact, the only thing I did find was
That's
Blue's
somebody
body
who looks
floating
like
in the
me,
water.
Tommy.
That was it. No killer apprehended, no more rainbow friends to save. Having exhausted all
my own
leads,
death.
I went back to my office and called
I
you
can
all.
see the
Told you
future.
there had been an accident and to come quick.
Okay,
That's the last thing I remember until...
what? He saw himself.
Next thing I knew, you all were putting me in handcuffs.
What's going on?
And that's
Must
the
be
whole
from an
story.
alternate
Yeah.
reality.
Wow, you
Somebody
really
took the
got a
time
lot of
machine, came
nerve
back
coming
and
up with a
killed himself.
wackadoodle story like that.
Maybe.
What do you take me
It's
for?
all
Some kind
butterfly
of moron?
effect.
There are only 5 rainbow friends, and 4 of them are dead. It doesn't take a rocket surgeon to figure out who's
A
responsible here.
rocket surgeon.
Excuse me, detective?
Ah, come on, he was just about to crack.
Yeah.
But we just got the autopsy reports back.
What is it?
Turns out, those bodies we found weren't bodies at all.
What?
would
They were just really lifelike suits.
What?
What?
Suits?
That can't possibly be correct. Run the test again.
That
Go.
makes no
Yes, sir.
sense.
Wait, remember what you said earlier?
Of course, that was when they were just people in costumes.
Play Place used to use realistic Rainbow Friend suits.
Yeah.
So no one actually died?
Of course they did.
What?
You're some
What?
sicko that replaced the
Go.
bodies. We still found you next to the murder weapon.
No,
What?
think about it.
Okay.
We followed wet footprints into Red's office.
That's right.
But Red never got wet. He never went in the water.
Yeah.
The only person who
She
did
has a
was.
point.
The killer.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I know what happened.
What happened?
What happened?
Blue must have discovered the old
That
suit
detective is
somewhere,
useless.
including one for Red, and came up with a scheme to frame him. He'd always wanted revenge for you turning him into a monster, so he
right.
waited for a night where your
it's a
power would inevitably
revenge
shut off to put on the
story.
red costume, proceeded to
Changing
capture
the
each one of the
numbers.
rainbow friends one by one, replacing them with fakes.
Oh, look
It
at
was a perfect
that.
crime.
That's
All the
what
security camera
happened.
footage would point to Red since
Oh,
the darkness hid his
no.
face, and he even made sure to keep you alive the whole
Blue's
time
trying
and
to
leave the knife
frame
next to your unconscious body.
Yep, clearly
Like
Blue is the
a
man
nice
responsible here.
frame.
Thanks for all your help, officer.
Smart.
Without you, I never would have solved this thing.
So you're going to arrest him?
For what? Not killing anyone? We saved that for actual killers.
Smart rainbow.
Oh, it's Piggy Bear.
Uh-oh. Another one? Uh-oh.